ancient Chinese, they discovered that it is possible to cause some changes in the human body by skillfully influencing the qi, what we call, or vital energy at the superficial level. So the next question would be how it can be influenced, how this superficial energy can be influenced. That can be influenced by giving an acupuncture point which are located on the surface of our skin. I think we have been discussing a lot about this acupuncture, the theoretical aspect of these channels and the meridians. As you know, acupuncture is a method of encouraging body to promote its natural healing mechanism. And it is done by inserting a very fine needle onto the specific areas of the body which are located on or near the surface of the skin. And they have the ability to alter various biochemical and physiological parameters of the human body. So there are many acupuncture points, and these acupuncture points are linked to a particular line, what we call meridian, pathway, or a running course. And this network of channel connects the exterior of the man to the internal organs. And modern scientists puzzle why these acupuncture points do exist on our body surface. And they believe these acupuncture points form windows for us to exchange cosmic energy. This cosmic energy has to be re-established. This cosmic energy has to be balanced within our system. Then only we can lead a normal life, healthy life. So acupuncture points are there on the surface of the skin. These acupuncture points are connected to a acupuncture channel which is called meridian or a pathway, and these pathways are connected to internal organ. The main function of these acupuncture points are to balance the pathological changes which are occurring with. Your main idea is to learn all these acupuncture points in detail in order to get the maximum therapeutic result. When we come to acupuncture points, you have to learn about the location of the points, the precise location of the points, and their indications, and how you are going to use different manipulative techniques to stimulate these acupuncture points. As far as this internal organ is concerned, according to the traditional Chinese medicine, the conceptualization of the internal organ in the traditional Chinese medicine is greatly varies from the concept of the internal organ in the Western medicine. The concept of the internal organ or the viscera in the Western medicine is radically different from that of the concept of the Western medicine in modern days. When we say, for example, when we say the lung internal organ, that is only the honeycomb they describe in the Western medicine. But when it comes to the traditional Chinese medicine, it describes there is a channel which is connected to that particular internal organ. There is a coupled channel which is connected to that internal organ. There are certain points, and there is a sense organ which is connected to that particular internal organ. There is a connected tissue which is connected to that particular organ, and there is an element which is connected to that particular internal organ. Now all these factors has to be taken into consideration when we are going to establish a treatment protocol for any kind of a disease according to the traditional Chinese medicines.